guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing this all new 2022 Toyota Prius.
And before we start, I want to give a huge thank you to Rocky and Jose here at Stadium Toyota in Tampa, Florida for making this review possible. These guys have an impressive dealership. I'll leave a link to it below, and if you're looking for a new car or truck in the Tampa area, I'll definitely suggest checking these guys out and ask for Jose. Although beginning its life as a vehicle only sold in Japan, the Toyota Prius has been around since 1997. That's when the first generation was released. The second generation, or the first US sold generation, came out in the year 2000. And although the Honda Insight came out for the US market a few months prior to the Prius, both vehicles really took the world by storm as the first mass-produced hybrid vehicles on the road. The third generation Prius that we see here was released in 2015, updated in 2018, so it is starting to get a little bit dated. For 2022, it's going to be coming in 5 different trim levels, starting with the base L at $24,600 all the way to this fully loaded limited trim at a base price starting a tick under $33,000. What do we get for the money? Let's jump right in. So up front, you can notice your full LED projector headlight. The daytime runner is going to be beneath. You have to be in drive to access that. I like the aluminum trim around for the housing. Little funky piece up top. Gorgeous gray metallic paint color. Hope you can pick it up in the sunlight. Really makes this vehicle pop. Daytime running strip on the side. We're going to have some plastic surrounding it. It is going to be a cool contrasted look. Front parking sensors, great feature, fog light beneath. The Toyota badge is going to have the blue surrounding it for the hybrid trim. All hybrid Toyotas are going to have that blue surround. Again, that gray metallic is gorgeous color. We'll take a step back. You can take a look at the front styling. Really nice. You can see the LED lights really contrast. I'm not sure if you can pick up that daytime runner because of the glare. I'll try to position the camera a little bit better, but we'll hop over here, check out the wheel and tire setup. And it's going to look pretty good with the black contrast to this aluminum look. It's going to be 17-inch rims wrapped in Bridgestone Ecopia tires. Dimensions are 215/45 R17s. They're going to be nitrogen filled, 2-piston brake caliper up front with a single piston out rear. We'll check that out in 1 second. Hybrid badging on the side, no plastic cladding, and we are going to have an additional parking sensor on the side aiding with the 360. The mirror is going to be body colored. Glass fills up the frame pretty well, pretty consistent with the Toyota segment. We're not going to have any LED lighting or turn signals on the mirror itself. Smart access for the driver and the front passenger. No chrome. Everything's going to be blacked out surrounding this window trim. Blacked out B-pillar. Blacked out little hatch area. No tints. It would be nice to see some tints, especially for this rear hatch. People can easily see right inside of there, but we are going to get a tonneau cover, which will help cover up some of your cargo. I'm liking the black accents. If this vehicle had a white metallic color, you could see the black accents a little bit better. Same wheel and tire setup out rear. You can see an additional parking sensor too, really aiding with the 360. As you mentioned, black surrounding the taillights, going to be full LED, turn signal and reverse light. I'm liking how the taillight pattern continues out to the trunk lid. Hybrid, limited badging, shout out Stadium Toyota. Again, that blue surrounding your Toyota badge, Prius, and this whole area is going to be glass, so I'll try to position the camera when we get inside to show you the view out of the rear view. But since this is glass, and this kind of takes up a little bit out of your visibility, but it's really cool the way you can see through your rear view mirror. But we'll take one more step back. You can check out the rear styling, full rear parking sensing. Of course, you got your exhaust tip. We can't rev this car up because it's going to be a hybrid. It's not going to really rev, but we'll hop out over here. Again, we're going to have the wiper for this hatchback. We'll pop this hood latch. Just check out the powertrain on this Prius. Latch is going to be right there. But again, we're going to have the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder hybrid, making a combined output of around 121 horsepower. So not the most power, but really fuel efficient. You can expect 54 mpgs in the city, about 50 on the highway. The prop rod's going to be located right up top. We don't even need to open up the prop rod, just taking a good look. The battery's going to be on the right side. The motor's going to be on the left. Pretty interesting overall. 0 to 60 is going to be around 8 seconds. But we can shut this thing right up. One more step back. Really liking those lights. And let's hop over here and take a look at the interior on this 2022 fully loaded Prius Limited. And again, we're going to have blind spot monitoring on the glass, if we didn't mention. All soft touch on the door panel. It's not going to be like the best feel. It's not going to be like a leather trim material, but it's still nice to get the soft touch. Very soft armrest. So the materials that you need to be soft are soft. It's just I would like to see a little bit higher quality materials on the limited trim. One thing that I am impressed with is, check this out. We're going to get dual pane windows on the limited Prius, really helping the interior stay very quiet. It's going to weigh a little bit more than a standard single pane window, but as far as like road isolation, it's in a really quieten up this interior. We get a solid amount of storage over here for this grab handle area. Auto one touch for all 4 windows. You can check it out right here. Pretty high quality feature, and as we mentioned, we're gonna have dual pane windows up front. Pretty good storage over here. You might be able to squeeze a foot long. Large cup holder. You could probably get a 16, 20 ounce cup with no issues, and it stands pretty straight up, so you don't have to worry about spilling. You have one of your JBL speakers, very good sound system, 10 speaker JBL, fully adjustable, soft tech seats, not real leather, but close enough, vegan friendly. Toyota definitely knows their market with this Prius. We have the adjustments, 2-way lumbar control. You can recline the seats, drop them, lift them, and slide them beneath. We'll take a step and really check out the comfort and convenience on this Prius. And first thing we notice is the dash is gonna be in the center. So pretty interesting location. I think the speedometer is not in a very bad location. I have no trouble seeing it. It's just when I first stepped inside this Prius, it's definitely something to get used to. The air vents are gonna be labeled Prius as well. Not quite sure if you guys can pick that up, but pretty cool. The steering wheel, I am liking it. It's pretty thick. I like the 10 and 2 bolstering notches. The 9 and 3 fits your hands really well. Rubberized horn area. The horn itself, not the most aggressive, but more than aggressive enough. People should definitely get out of your way. Volume adjustments, skip, voice commands, and the call settings, trip information. You can adjust this little gauge display up top. You also have the heated steering wheel. That's a great feature. We have lane departure warning and forward collision assist. Cruise control settings beneath. Black trim surrounding this entire steering wheel. It feels pretty good. The spokes have a nice leather feel to them. We get rain sensing wipers, something we did not get in the Avalon Hybrid. Auto high beams, auto daytime running lights. We can set them to the auto setting beneath. To the left, we have our interior brightness, parking, auto parking, traction control, heads up display, and the automatic high beams. Gas tank release, hood latch release, electronic brake. You get a good look at your pedals. The tilt and telescope for the steering wheel. The latch is going to be right here. I'll try to position the camera so you guys can pick up that heads up display. Look at the screen. This is a massive screen. You're gonna have all your audio adjustments. You're gonna have your temperature and climate adjustments as well. The map, you can see. It's gonna be typical Toyota. It's gonna be a little bit dated when it comes to resolution, but the response is very impressive. Up top, you're gonna have your Toyota Prius. All pretty cool. Climate adjustments, of course. You have heated seats. That button's gonna be below too. You can adjust them. No cooled seats, unfortunately. It would be nice in this limited trim. Wireless charging pad. You put the vehicle in park. This whole select system is gonna be really funky. To put it into drive, you have to pull to the left, drop it one time, and you're in drive. You pull it to the left, push it up one time, you're in reverse. And as far as the backup camera, it's not gonna take up the entire screen, unfortunately. But here you have it. We're gonna have guidance lines, no trajectory. It would be nice if this entire screen was taken up for the backup camera, or at least if we had some trajectory for this limited trim. Not the biggest deal though. So to put the car in drive, drop it one time, and we're in B mode. I'll leave a little text box, show you what B stands for. Not quite sure at the moment. But to put the car back in park, you simply press this button, the vehicle goes right back into park. Drive mode select. The drive modes include eco, normal, and power mode. So we'll try out all 3, see what the differences are, and we have EV mode right here. The battery is currently a little bit low, so we can't access it right now, but that's where it would be. Wireless charging pad, of course, you can turn it on and off. Heated seats, cup holders with a pass-through, good spot for a phone. Rubberized, and they have these little grips to keep your drinks in place. Everything's gonna be piano black outside, hard touch for where your knee will often hit. Pretty soft when it comes to the armrest. You have that soft text material outlining it. To open it up, you press a button somewhere right here. Okay, so you press this button, it opens sideways. As far as space, it doesn't look like you have that much, but you can remove this cubby and you could probably fit maybe 10, maybe even 12 ounce cups, because they could probably fit in this direction sideways, and you can probably stack them up by 2. So pretty useful when it comes to overall space. The glove box, we can pull this latch. It's gonna be damped. It's gonna be pretty large. I would expect you to fit somewhere between 10, maybe 20 license plates. You could probably get a pair of shoes in there. If you're above a size 10, it might be a little bit tough, but pretty spacious. Piano black surrounding this trim, aluminum above it. Kind of functions like an oak crap handle if your driver's driving like a maniac. Soft-ish touch material for the dash, not the softest, but more than soft enough. Sunglass holder. We're not gonna have a moonroof or anything. Lighting adjustments. This visor area slides out pretty far, and you got your mirror. Pretty cool. But as we mentioned, we are gonna have an auto dimming mirror with 3 garage settings on it. That view out of the back, I hope I can pick it up with that clear trunk. You really have a funky look in the rear. This is just overall funky car. That's about it for this front seat. We could take a look at the window sticker real quick, see anything that I may have missed. And again, we're gonna have 54 city MPGs, 50 highway, 52 combined. That's where this vehicle really shines. But for a base price starting under 33,000 bucks, we're still going to have a ton of standard features. Mechanically, we're going to have the hybrid synergy drive system at PZEV, that stands for partially zero emission vehicle, I believe. 1.8 liter dual overhead cam, 16 valve variable valve timing, 4-cylinder motor, EV, eco, and power mode, safety and convenience. You guys can pause, take a look at all those. Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 includes pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed range, dynamic cruise control, lane departure warning with steering assist, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, road sign assist, blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, intelligence clearer, sonar with intelligent park assist, 3-door smart key system with push button start. Outside, we have the integrated fog lights, LED accent lights, auto on and off by LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, adaptive front lighting system, heated power outside mirrors, rain sensing wipers. Great feature, not included on the Avalon Hybrid. I kind of wish that it was. Interior includes this gorgeous, almost 12-inch, 11.6-inch touchscreen, premium JBL audio with 10 speakers and an amplifier. Sounds really impressive. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, heads-up display, soft text trim seats, heated front seats, power driver seat with lumbar, 60/40 rear split seat, heated steering wheel, 12-volt wireless charger, tire repair kit. You guys can pause, take a look at all those, even though I think I covered just about everything. No additional options from the manufacturer. We are going to have a couple additional options from the distributor. Base price from manufacturer after $1,000. Destination charge is going to sit right under 34,000 bucks. Still a fantastic overall value, guys. Again, especially since we're not going to be burning a whole lot of gas in this Prius. That's what this vehicle is all about. That's about it for this front seat, though. Really impressive. Loving this front screen. Kind of wish we had something going on over here, but not a very big deal. Let's check out the back seat real quick, check out the trunk, and then take this car out for a drive. All right, guys, stepping in the back seat of the 2022 Prius. Again, really loving this gray metallic color. Pops like crazy in this Florida sun. Up top, hard touch materials, kind of unexpected for the limited trim. It would be nice to get some softer touch. Not the biggest deal, though. Softer materials in the center. Soft armrest, that's all that really matters. Decent storage. Power One Touch is a great feature. A little bit of storage down here. I wouldn't recommend putting a cup, but you can if you needed to. The seats back here, also soft text, not going to quite go out to the frame, so not going to be quite as luxurious as other models from Toyota. We can unbutton that, open this thing up. Not quite sure what this is, like your child booster seat latches. They're going to be on the bottom portion, but we'll step inside, check out the space. Again, I'm 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have a little bit of space. I'd say I have an inch, maybe 2, before my knees would start to touch. More than enough. You have mat pockets behind the driver and the front passenger, and behind the driver we're gonna have a little zip up for, I guess, some secret storage if you want to throw some back here. 2 USB ports, no USBs, not quite modern. This is gonna be a vehicle based from 2015, so it's gonna be a little bit dated. Expect a new version coming out shortly. Little string, so it's not gonna be too tough to pull out your armrest. Very soft text material, pass through, good spot for a phone. Nice. The interior light, you just pull this latch, push it forward, and your light turns on. Pretty nice. You can check out the view in this 2022 Prius. Let's check out the trunk real quick and then take this car out for a drive. All right, guys, so to step into this trunk, you pull this latch, trunk opens up hydraulically, and the opening is absolutely massive. You can fit literally just about anything you need back there. Those seats fall down 60/40. You drop those seats, I would expect you to fit between a 65, maybe a 75-inch TV. Really spacious cargo area, and it's not going to take up too much space when it comes to the width. We're going to have a little bit of secret storage back here. This is where our spare tire stuff's going to be housed. You got the jack and tire iron. You got the hooks. You can tie some stuff down into your hatch area. Pretty impressive, guys, back here. And if you want to cover it up so nobody sees what you got going on in your Prius, you can pull this tonneau cover out, and you can throw like some decorations up here if you want people behind you to see what you're like interested in and stuff. But other than that, that's about it. We can shut this trunk, take a step back, and let's take this 2022 Toyota Prius out for a drive. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the 2022 Toyota Prius Limited, fully loaded Limited. Really nice vehicle overall. Let's take it out for a drive. And the first thing I notice is the steering is both laughably light and it doesn't go back into center. I'll try to demonstrate it right here. So see, the steering wheel's turned. We get onto this road. Oh no, it doesn't. So once you step in the gas, no, it doesn't go all the way back. Okay, so once you step in the gas, the steering wheel does straighten itself out. But going around in parking lot speeds, you're gonna have to put the steering wheel back in place. Really not a big deal, but the steering is really light. And just cruising along around 30 miles per hour, Very quiet interior. These dual pane windows really help when it comes to isolating you from the road. All right, guys, leaning on the gas a little bit, about third throttle. Pretty good torque. We get the speed limits pretty quickly. We have a red light coming up right here, so it should give us a good opportunity to see how this vehicle accelerates off the line, and I'll catch back with you in 1 second. All right, guys, off the line. Ooh, good torque. Ooh. Yeah, not a whole lot. Once you cross like 40 miles per hour, it kind of falls on its face a little bit. This vehicle is not going to blow you away in terms of speed. I mentioned earlier that the 0 to 60 is going to be around 8. It feels a little bit slower. I think the dealer plate's about to fall off. So if you hear like a thud, that's going to be what it is. It's like holding on for dear life. I'm not sure if you can pick it up through the camera. Dealer plate's gone. Stepping right back out into this road, about third throttle. Great torque. It feels really good on third throttle. It's just once you push it more, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot more after that third throttle. So they tuned the gas pedal to be very sensitive, because again, this vehicle is only going to have 121 horsepower. It feels suitable though. It doesn't feel like you're lacking power, considering that this vehicle is not meant to be a performance vehicle. You're buying this vehicle to get maximum fuel economy, so you're probably not going to spend a whole lot of time with your foot heavily on the gas pedal. But stepping out onto this multiple lane highway, see, more than enough torque. We get to the speeds that we need to be at with no issues. It's not going to put you in the seat. We're at 45 miles an hour already, barely any gas pedal, very effortless. I'm not really liking that whole engine note. It sounds a little bit buzzy, but again, 52 city miles per gallon. That's what this vehicle is all about. Just driving along at around 45. Quiet. These dual pane windows really help quiet things down. The steering feels very on center. Once you cross like 45, the steering is no longer like laughably light. It's not going to be as responsive as the Avalon that we just reviewed. It's not going to be a sports car steering by any means at all. I hope you don't expect it to be. But it feels nice. This is a $33,000 base price vehicle. It's supposed to feel premium. You have all the features you could ever want or need. We'll throw it into this turn a little bit quicker than we should. Check out the body roll. Very, very limited. And step back out. Ooh. Boom. Over bumps, the ride quality feels great. Big manhole cover. Boom. Like it's nothing. I'll put on the POV camera, try to give you guys a first-hand look driving this 2022 Toyota Prius, and I'll catch back with you in 1 second. All right, guys, stepping back out in the 2022 Prius Limited. Obviously not stepping on the gas too hard there, but we still get to speeds pretty quickly. Making a right, rough pavement, you'll see, very quiet. Half throttle. Yep, it gets it. Definitely gets you to speed. It's not blowing you away, as we mentioned. And on this concrete pavement, not nearly as quiet as the Avalon that we just reviewed in this channel. You are hearing much, much more road noise, but we're talking about a vehicle that costs $15,000 less. Hope you don't expect it to be nearly as luxurious as the Avalon. Yeah, road noise is definitely there, but once you get off of concrete pavement, get on some dark asphalt, everything quiets down tremendously, and with these dual pane windows, you hear just about zero wind noise. We have a roundabout right here. Should give us a great opportunity to see this vehicle's body roll and turning radius. Body roll is super limited. You can hear that dealer plate flying around back there. As far as the turning radius, it's so sharp that I can't even get that good of an angle. Look at this. This is like a 0-turn lawnmower. This is one of the sharpest turning radiuses. Wow. Crazy. You can get around literally anything. It's like a Jeep Wrangler Sport. And coming back out about third throttle, not bad at all. And as soon as this car passes, we'll have a little bit of open road. We'll try an acceleration off the line, really see what this car can do. Okay, right here. We're not gonna do like a 0 to 60. I just want to show you guys the power of this 2022 Prius. We'll try it out in power mode. Cool, power mode. Horsepower on the gas. Ooh. It feels strong, but again, once you cross 40, it kind of falls on its face. It gets to 40 pretty quickly. Power mode doesn't make much of a difference. Let's try it out in EV mode real quick and see what the differences are. Okay, pure EV mode, no engine at all. On the gas, wow, there's like 0 power. Oh, you get the speeds eventually. Yeah, see, once you push the gas past the halfway point, the engine just automatically starts up. Anyway, so we're just in eco mode right now. We'll finish off this review in eco. Over the bumps. Good ride quality for a $33,000 car, for a vehicle that starts at $25,000 for the base. Remember that not everybody's gonna be purchasing the limited. A lot of people are gonna go with the L, some will go with the Nightshade, LE trims, whatever. This vehicle has a very good ride quality with the dual pane windows. Not quite sure if all Prius trims have the dual pane windows, but on this limited trim we do have them, and it's a very quiet interior. I'll definitely recommend anybody looking for a super fuel efficient vehicle loaded with features to definitely check this one out. But as soon as we have some open road, we'll step back out onto this multiple lane highway and head back to Stadium Toyota. And again, huge thanks to them for making this review possible. If you're looking for a new car or truck in the Tampa area, I'll definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for Jose. But okay, stepping back out here in the Prius. Wow, eco mode, you have a lot less like gas pedal when it comes to sensitivity. Whew, yeah, so the power mode really livens things up when it comes to throttle response. Eco mode, we still get the speeds though, it's just you're gonna be saving a lot more fuel. That's the purpose of eco mode. Much less sensitivity through the throttle. Just to maintain speed, it almost feels like you have to be stepping on the gas about a third of the way through the twisties. Steering still feels pretty good. It's really light when you're going at low speeds, but as you accelerate and get to highway speeds, the steering does give you a little bit more weight, which is nice with this electric steering rack. But it stays very composed, and I am liking the feel through the wheel. One more time, we'll throw it in a little bit quicker than we should for this right turn. Body roll, basically none. You can hear all the stuff flying around though. Really nice feel through the wheel. Other than that, I want to give a huge thank you to Rocky and Jose here at Stadium Toyota for making this review possible. Really kind staff in the beautiful dealership located right next to the Bucs Stadium. I'd recommend anybody looking for a new car or truck in the Tampa area to check these guys out and ask for Rocky or Jose. Other than that though, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know I have endless gratitude for all the subscribers. You know, the channel is not possible without you guys, and I really appreciate all you guys' constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific vehicles, cars or trucks you'd like to see on this channel. And I'll definitely try to get those videos for you as soon as possible. It's a little bit tough on inventory, so it's usually tough for me to get exactly the cars that I would like. So it's usually like whatever I get. But I'll definitely be on the lookout for local inventories, so just let me know if there's any specific vehicles you'd like to see reviewed. But again, thank you so much for watching. Had a great time making this video. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope all you guys have a great day.